Los Angeles, 2007.
The mystical powers of the dragon are dangerous for one person to possess.
Power.
All right, so where's the on button?
Justice.
It's our responsibility to protect the dragon.
Darkness.
This is only half. Find me the other half now.
Light.
Let's kick some butt.
Double. Dragon. Double Dragon.
And now, our feature presentation.
Jose,
what up, dude?
we've done a lot of fucking movies together up until this point.
Yeah, we have. Yes, we have.
If I never fucking see this movie again in my entire lifespan, I will be okay with that.
As would I. As would fucking I.
Normally we have something like quip and like quippy and fun and stuff to work up with, but I'm not drunk enough for that yet, so...
No.
But give it time. Give it time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another rip-rousing episode of Cinema Villains. I am your hostess with the mostest, Shaggy Black. Alongside me is, Koga Jose?
Sure. Why the fuck not?
I don't even think this movie deserves...
It doesn't deserve witty name puns this time? No.
No, it doesn't. Guys and gals, if you didn't know by looking at the title, we are watching and reviewing the villain in the movie, the 1994. It was made in 90s video game boom, Double Dragon. The movie Double Dragon came out in 1994, directed by James Urich.
Yeah.
Who has not done another movie since, but his writers...
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's a lot of shit with this movie that doesn't make any of sense, like, after the fact. I'm glad people got to move on.
Yeah.
Now, if you're already kind of getting the idea of what's gonna... Are we going to shit on this movie? Yes.
Absolutely.
Because we are not in the best of moods right now, and you're asking, well, Shag, Jose, don't you guys get to pick the movies that we watch? Actually, yes. But unfortunately, tonight it was between a coin toss between Highlander and Double Dragon. Highlander won, but I chose Chaos.
Yeah, we chose Chaos. You know what? Double Dragon might be more fun just because, we know this movie's bad and we might have some fun things to say about it. Oh, boy.
Yeah, ain't no fun in this house. The fun
we
is
were wrong.
Sucked out.
This movie was not bad. This movie was fucking atrocious.
This movie was just asinine. Like, oh my God.
Like, the cinema gods blessed us, dog. They said, yeah, here's Highlander. Have fun. You got Queen on the soundtrack. You got the fucking Kurgan to review.
Sean fucking Connery.
Sean Connery, who was a Spanish guy.
Yeah,
he's really Egyptian.
Yeah, that.
But whatever.
None of that made any sense. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. But we was like, nah, let's do Double Dragon. That could be fun. We haven't seen it in years. Let's go.
Yeah, it was goofy then.
Yeah. Oh my fucking God.
Oh Jesus Christ. Yo, y'all ain't fucking. I'm gonna let y'all know how serious this is. Jose's not the angry one. That would be left up to me. With Jose cursing, not in his fun way of cursing, that already to kind of give you the idea of where we're going to be taking this.
Exactly.
We are not happy.
No.
This is out of what is this, episode 23 now? No. This is episode 20. Ooh, wow. It shows how fucking angry we are. No, this is episode 23. I was right. Episode 23. We've done 22 episodes up until this point, and all of them at least had some kind of joy. There's no joy in this.
None.
Actually, okay. You know what? That's a little bit of cap. I did enjoy Robert Patrick.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
He was the saving grace of even us redeeming to watch this movie.
Yes.
For those who don't know, Robert Patrick is the one, the only liquid Terminator.
The T-1000.
Thank you, sir. From Terminator 2. A movie that he just came off of doing to do this one.
Yes.
Which, to this day, I have no idea how he fucking got this, how he fucking chose to do this.
Everyone thought this was going to be a hit.
Fuck, apparently.
Yeah, remember, fucking trivia, they watched Mario Brothers. And they were like, oh, what better than this, at least?
We can be better than this, man. I'm not too sure about that. Oh,
we're going to do Mario Brothers, don't we?
Yeah, we're going to end up having to do Mario Brothers.
It's Dennis Hopper. It's King Koopa.
Yeah.
Which sounds fucking weird out of context, but yeah.
Rest in peace, Dennis Hopper. Yeah, but we outside of that, we actually we fucking chose chaos, and chaos comes and slap us in the fucking face.
Yeah.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you choose chaos. It's never going to work out for the benefit of you. You always think it will, but it never does.
Exactly. Chaos is a ladder, and we fucking fell down that ladder.
We tripped on that bitch like the ice I tripped on weeks ago.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh, my God. See, the funny thing about this, Double Dragon, for those who do not know, is not just a movie. It is a video game movie, obviously based on the popular video game that started in the late 80s.
Yeah, I think 87.
Late 80s,
yeah.
late 80s, early 90s when it was super popular. Obviously, we were kind of just like kids. Mm-hmm. You were a little bit older than me. Not too older.
Not too older, but yeah.
But yeah, just maybe because I didn't play. I played Double Dragon.
Yeah, I played Double Dragon a little bit.
Where did you play Double Dragon at? Was it the arcades or the NES?
I think Double Dragon, was the NES.
Okay.
Because in the arcades, most of my arcades, when it came to beat 'em ups, I spent it on Final Fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. That's fair.
Yeah.
I played Double Dragon not just on the NES. Mm-hmm. We bought it for the NES. I remember that. Never beat it. But I played this game mostly in the fucking laundromat.
There you go.
Like when all the other games were taken or broke. Mm-hmm. I went, and it wasn't like the last game I would choose. It was just like that was like my first thing, and I was like, yo, I always wanted to be fucking Jimmy because he wore red.
There you go.
And like, we was blood in this bitch. But no, that's how I came across it. Jimmy was the red one, Billy was the blue one, and blonde haired blue, and then red brunette. That's kind of how you saw those two. They didn't have any fucking magical powers.
But I just remember he's Bimmy in the video game, not Billy.
Yeah, he is Bimmy.
So I guess they were like, no, that name sounds fucking weird. Just call him Billy.
Yeah, they just called him Billy and then Jimmy. Like, it was weird. Like, I do remember that after when I was a little older. I will say, it's like, that was my first experience with this. So I was a pretty, I fucked with Double Dragon. Like anything based on a video game, I was gonna fucking give it a try. And when the Double Dragon movie came out, I didn't come to now. Jose, you said you saw this in theaters?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I was a kid.
Yeah, okay.
And this was a video game movie.
That makes sense. I, like most of my movie history, I didn't watch this until I made it a Blockbuster night. And, man, I thought that this was the coolest shit in the world.
Yeah, as a kid, I was like, this ain't bad. This is pretty cool.
Like, this is, like, the costumes, the outfits.
Even as a kid, I thought Robert Patrick was fucking cool as a villain.
Yeah. Now, and the funny thing is, this is me recognizing Robert Patrick as a villain, not knowing who he was in Terminator. Actually, I think I saw Terminator 2 beforehand.
Yeah. No,
but I think I was, like, freaked out.
No, I recognized him. Oh, it's the T-1000, and now he's the bad guy in Double Dragon. That's cool. Yeah,
it was... it was just weird. Just seeing that and then kind of seeing this. Dude, his fucking blonde hair.
His fucking hair, dog. I forgot his hair was this fucking bleach blonde. I don't know why. I just forgot it. I'm like, oh my God.
Little 8-year-old Shag fucking thought that this was like the bee's knees. Like, I legitimately fucked with this movie as a kid. Now, as a fucking 30-something-year-old adult, I'm realizing how dumb 8-year-old Shag was. Like, holy fuck, kid.
Yeah.
Get better taste.
Right?
Go outside. Like, Oh my God.
I just realized this is our second villain review of someone awesome with bleach blonde hair.
Who was the first?
Simon Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix. No, wait. Phoenix had like more of like an orangey blonde. It was like
It was still white as shit.
It still came off like it came out like it was still blonde, but it wasn't like that shit. Like this was damn near platinum blonde, but it was like, oh man, like I didn't see that. And like him playing as, oh my God, I just gotta remember the fucking villain's name.
Koku Shaku.
It's Kogashuko.
Kogashuko. There you go.
Yes, and if that doesn't sound as weeby as you think it is, it is.
Oh, it's super weeby. Like you think, they just whitewashed some poor Asian guy.
No.
They made him a weeb.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. They wanted a person for Asian descent in this movie. This is a little bit of early trivia. They wanted somebody from Asian descent in this movie to play Kogashuko, but Robert Patrick was like the biggest name in Hollywood at that time. One of the bigger names, because you forget
Terminator 2 was amazing. Yeah,
like when he did Terminator 2, that literally kind of put him on the spot. Like that was a huge get.
Yeah,
like,
he gets top billing in this movie, and rightfully so.
Come on,
because
he's
probably the only. He is the only reason you should watch this movie.
Yes, and by any means, this is one of those ones that I'm definitely not going to recommend.
No, I can't.
You could fucking skip this, but if you like Robert Patrick, go ahead. It's streaming on Amazon Prime.
Go for it. Knock yourselves out, because goddamn, this movie is ass.
Good fucking Lord. I'd never want to see this shit again. Like, we just did it for shits and giggles. We were just on Amazon Prime, and we were going through movies to watch, and this one was like, yo, I looked at it, and it was one of those things. Jose, you can rightfully come out and say that I probably caused this.
You probably did.
I didn't. We were just looking.
Yeah, because you saw Double Dragon, and you were like, oh.
I got hyped for another movie that I saw.
Oh, you did. That's right.
I got hyped for another movie I saw. But during that same movie, Double Dragon was probably the first movie I was like, oh, shit, we're doing it. We're doing it. Even you were like, okay, let's do it. I was like, no, it's so bad, but we should do it.
Yeah.
And then we were like, no, we need to watch Highlander. But you couldn't decide. It was actually your movie pick.
Yeah.
Because I picked fucking Vampire in Brooklyn, which a lot of you really like. Granted, thank you for tuning into that episode. Apparently, a lot of you really like Vampire in Brooklyn, and we didn't. Obviously, it was.
I thought it was enjoyable mid.
It was mid. It was mid.
I said enjoyable.
You can try to
mid.
defend yourself, but they both hear us in this show,
and they will say Jose said enjoyable mid.
No.
Shaggy said no.
No,
we're going back, Shag. I will
dude,
play
you
the
were trying
episode.
not to. You were trying not to be the bad guy here. You trying to have me be by myself? Oh no, brother. you definitely said mid too.
Yeah, enjoyable mid.
Yeah, you said enjoyable mid, but enjoyable mid is still mid.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But you can still have a good time with it.
It's mid.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Is this mid?
Oh God, no! This ain't fucking nowhere near mid.
This is bottom. of the barrel.
Oh my fucking God, dude! This is like some bum shit, boy.
Well, this is easily the worst movie we reviewed.
Yes.
I'm trying to think what else was trash.
We thought the Phantom. We didn't think the Phantom was trash.
No, we didn't even think the Phantom was trash.
We just fucking hated the CGI.
Yeah.
But oh my fucking God. I'm
trying to think. Because the Phantom might have been the only.
Yeah, that's not even
contender?
that's not even the worst. And like Vampire in Brooklyn's not even the worst movie that we reviewed. This like up until that point, like it could be like either. No, you know what? It could have been fucking Freddy's Dead.
Ooh, that's right.
Freddy's Dead.
We lumped it all together. That's right. I forgot.
We did lump it all together, but we did review Freddy's Dead. But I will say this: Freddy's fucking Dead. I would watch that over again than watching this.
Easily.
That fuck, man.
Easily watch.
Never again.
Over goddamn
Double Dragon. No, fuck that. Nope. So, case in point, like guys and girls, guys and like girls. Fuck. Okay. Case in point, guys and girls. This episode actually might be the shortest episode in Cinema Villains history because we are frustrated, we are annoyed.
And I was about to say, do we even remember what happened in the movie? Go through it beat by beat.
Kind of.
We are gonna zoom through this movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be fast because we want this to be
I
done.
think we can zoom through this movie and just give our thoughts about the entire movie.
That's all. That's pretty
probably
much what this is gonna be. This is pretty much what's gonna happen. We are gonna give you the classic cinema villains review.
Oh yeah, we're still gonna review, rate, and all that good shit.
all that good shit. But other than that, no. God, no. I don't know. No. We hadn't even fucking hit 15 minutes yet, and I'm already regretting turning this microphone on. No fucking lie. But honestly, before we even dive in to our normal stick here, I want to say thank you all for supporting us and our merch, for buying shirts and everything. You guys are supplying our alcohol budget.
Yeah, alcohol budget.
So thank you so much. You can also get that merch on Teespring.
That's right.
And you can find that on Teespring at teespring/stores/the-C as in car, V as in Victor, concession stand, concession-stand, or you can just type in Cinema Villains in the search bar and it should come up.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, so one of the things, I know we said trivia early about this, is, so it's interesting with Double Dragon because the people who have done things with this movie have gone and done other things.
Yes.
Like writers.
Yeah.
So the director himself hasn't gone out and done pretty much any other movies after that. Like he's done like documentaries and like other stuff here and like comedy and just concerts. He hasn't done an actual movie since Double Dragon. Like he's done like concerts, Cat Williams stand up, and which explains a lot because he actually looked at comedians for this movie.
Yeah.
To help write it. But it's an interesting thing. The writers on this movie are names you may have heard of before. I want to go ahead and point out these writers. The first one, and I really wish we got this script, Paul Dini. Jose, do you know who Paul Dini is?
Oh, yes. I actually do.
Could you explain to the people who Paul Dini is
Paul
for those who don't know?
Is the creator and writer of one little show called Batman, the animated series.
Yes. So that man who wrote probably one of the best cartoon series in the history of the planet has written a script for this movie that never got used. Never saw the light of day. Mm-hmm. Never saw the light of day. Bums me out because it probably would have been better than this heap of shit that we got. But okay. Then obviously we got Mr. Neil Schusterman. Now, Mr. Neil Schusterman also is a writer. Has done a lot of things, but one of the biggest things he went on and done, I believe, if I could fucking find it. Let me see. Well, he actually wrote Goosebumps. Was writing Goosebumps. And a lot of R.L. Stine TV shows. But is he the guy? I don't think he's the guy who did, there's no fucking way. He's gotta be. So, there's one writer. I gotta look up the name. Excuse the unprofessionalism. But one of the writers on this fucking movie who's written something actually has wrote That 70s Show.
Yeah.
Wrote for That 70s Show. On top, and I'm not sure if it's Neil Schusterman. But the next two people, Peter Gould and Michael Davis, has probably written, if Paul Dini is responsible for one of the best animated series TV shows that the planet has ever seen, these other two guys are probably, so not like down for probably one of the best TV shows ever made. And they wrote and screenplayed this. Do you know what Michael Davis and Peter Gould have done?
I believe I do.
And can you tell them lovely people what they have?
They did a little show you might have heard of called Breaking Bad.
And what else?
Better Call Saul.
Yes.
Like what?
It's funny because when hearing this for the first time, Jose literally said that what just like that because he was just like, excuse me. All this movie goes to show is that everyone in life has fuck ups.
They can't all be gems.
They all can't be gems, but we can all pull ourselves out of it and, pull ourselves out of it and find something else to do. Because, holy shit, you could not tell me. If you told 8-year-old Shag, he wouldn't have given a shit. But
yeah.
If you told me that the writers to Breaking Bad wrote a little film called Double Dragon, and you've seen that movie, and you know that movie isn't good, I would instantly assume that you were a crazy person.
Yeah.
But alas, you wouldn't be. You'd actually be correct because, and I'd call myself crazy for even believing you. But that's literally the thing. They made this movie. They helped write this movie, and this movie was utter fucking shit.
Oh yeah. It's like what did y'all do?
Like what happened here? But you know what, man? Let's kind of focus. Let's kind of focus on the positives. I liked Robert Patrick in this movie.
Yeah, no, he's enjoyable.
I really did.
He's super cheesy, what makes it work.
It's our type of cheese.
Yeah,
though.
he is over the top in a good way.
This is our type of cheese, though. This is this type of shit is what made cinema villains exist.
Yeah,
cheesy fucking shit like this. But I guess we can go ahead and just go with the tail of the tape here. So, guys, Tale of the Tape is brought to you in part by Fandom with the Villains Wiki page. Obviously, you eventually, sooner or later, we will be sponsored by someone, if not you. That's coming down the pipeline.
Oh yeah!
But right now, Koga Shuko. His alias was Victor Geisman, which is his real name.
Yeah.
Before he changed it to Koga Shuko. So he can be more intimidating.
Yeah, he's like, it was an ancient Japanese warlord. I'm like, you fucking weeb.
Yeah, just fuck. He's a corrupt businessman. His powers and skills are knowledge, how artifacts work, and his charisma, which I can give.
Yeah.
Apparently his hobbies were smoking and playing chess. I'd never seen this man play chess
once
in this movie, but it's probably something kind of like you blink and you missed it.
Maybe,
or there's probably a chessboard there. His goals was to acquire both the dragon medallions and rule the desolated city of New Angeles.
Sure, why not?
Sure. His crimes. This movie really robs me of like the impact of what I normally would do, and I can't even make this fucking funny like I normally would and just rattle off these fucking crimes. It's fucking bribery. It's just one. It should be murder.
What? Yeah, like there's not murder or like,
no, it's literally just bribery.
Or shadow possession. They can give him that at least.
No,
okay, sure.
It's just bribery. Yeah. Even Villains Wiki didn't want to spend time on this
like,
shit.
Look, man.
Look, bro. He's just know he's a piece of shit. Move on.
Yeah.
Type of villain he's an opportunist. What?
Opportunist? No.
Opportunist. Jesus Christ,
sure.
Man. So you're saying he's Edge?
Yeah, I guess. Ultimate, I need him to come out with on this day.
If he did, that would have fucking bumped this movie up.
Just fucking with smoke.
Yep, like yeah, man, fucking A.
Oh shit,
Jose, can you hit the lovely people with the synopsis?
Sure, synopsis for Double Dragon, 1994. Two brothers have half of a powerful ancient Chinese talisman. An evil gang leader, was he even a gang leader? Shut up. An evil gang leader has the other half and determines to get the brother's half. And what? The evil gang leader has the other half and determines to get the brother's half and have a complete medallion so he can gain absolute power. They worded that all wrong. But there you go.
Yeah, words. Yeah. Double Dragon, a video game movie made in 1994, which, I mean, we all have Super Mario Brothers to blame for this, but Double Dragon, made in 1994, is a sci-fi film, I guess. Directed, of course, by James Yukich, with a budget of $7.8 million. Jose, can you guess if this movie was a bomb or a hit?
It was a bomb.
It was a bomb. You can't. You didn't even want to just pretend
No.
or kind of like just kind of draw
Well,
it
I don't
out.
even have to pretend. I know
No.
this movie's a bomb.
No, it was definitely a bomb.
Yeah.
So on a budget of $7.8 million, this movie only made $4.2 million in the box office worldwide.
Worldwide. Holy shit.
You couldn't even make that money back in Japan.
Nope.
That's fucking insane. But to be fair to them, the creators of the game were nowhere to be fucking found when making the movie.
Exactly.
Like, they didn't care.
Yeah, they were just like, oh, you're giving us money? Yeah, do whatever.
Like, the company was known for giving Double Dragon out to other developers and publishers and just anything else. They just, yo, if you're gonna give us cash, you can have whatever. And they just people just ran roughshod. Let me stop. Let me get off my fucking soapbox. Let's go over let's just go over the cast. You got, obviously, Robert Patrick is Koka Shuko. And, he's the main villain in this movie. You have, Mark Dacascos.
Hell yeah, Mark Dacascos.
As Jimmy Lee. If I butchered his last name, I am so sorry. You may
That's
know
about
him.
right.
You may know him from movies such as,
Only the Strong.
Only the Strong, which only like 5 of you probably have seen. John Wick 3.
Yeah, he's the boss. You might know him from Iron Chef.
Oh, yeah, he was an Iron Chef.
Yeah, he's the dude. He's the host.
Yeah, he's the host of Iron Chef. Holy
yeah, I was about
shit.
to say, yeah. That's how most people, I think, are going to
Yeah. I mean, John Wick still.
John 3, yeah.
John Wick 3 is
He
still.
was so dope in the John Wick 3.
Yeah, he was.
I wish we could talk about that
Yeah.
movie, but we can't.
We can't.
It's not in the time
not
zone.
not in the time zone.
I don't know.
And he's also was
Cradle to the Grave.
Cradle to the Grave, because I was like on a kick. I was like, nope. I know he was in one of those Jet Li fucking Aaliyah movies.
Yep.
But it was Jet Li and DMX and not Aaliyah.
Yeah. Although DMX is in Romeo Must Die too, ain't he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so there you go.
But he doesn't like stay alive long. He's like the fucking
Yeah, he
club
gets
director.
kind of bodied.
He's one of the club. He's one of the
Yeah.
club directors, and they fucking shoot his shit up.
Yep.
But then he comes back with a vengeance and Cradle to the Grave. We're gonna end up doing those.
Oh yeah, we are.
We're
They're
gonna
gonna
end
be
up
fun.
doing
They're
those.
gonna be fun.
You had Scott Wolf as Billy Lee, a young Alyssa Milano as Marion Delario, Julia Nixon as Satori, Christina Wagner as Linda Lash, Niels Allen Stewart as Bo Abobo.
Boa Bobo.
You also had Vanna White playing as herself. And actually, warm welcome favorite to Cinema Villains, who constantly just randomly ends up in all these movies that we do.
Hell yeah.
Al Leong
Hell yeah. Al Leong's in this movie.
as Lewis.
Oh, and his buddy Jeff Amata as Huey.
Yes. Also Andy Dick, but that's what we're going to say.
Fuck. God damn, I forgot he's in this
I
movie.
just wanted to fucking say Andy Dick playing himself. But
Andy
yeah,
Dick
they
playing
had
with himself?
you literally. Oh my god. Anyway, you literally had one. Okay, let's just move on. The cast is the cast. Okay, man. The movie sucked. The end.
Wait, who was Gilbert Godfrey in this movie?
Wait, he's in this?
Yes.
No fucking way.
Who was Walter?
Walter.
Because we would have recognized his voice immediately.
He probably didn't have a speaking role.
Oh my fucking god.
He probably didn't have a speaking role. There's no way he had a speaking role.
So you have that voice and you decide not to use him.
Shit, have you heard that voice? Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna fuck down, man. Hey, just be on the camera. Just be on the camera. The movie starts out with obviously Robert Patrick is Koga Shuko saying what his giving his lines, saying what the Double Dragon shit is worth. I think I actually have it here. Thousands of years ago, in ancient China, an evil army of shadow warriors terrorized the great city of Shangsa. To save his people, the good king sacrificed himself to create a mystical medallion. Realizing the ultimate powers of the medallion, the king split it in half. To one son, he gave the power over body. To the other, power over the soul. This is the legend of Double Dragon.
Yeah, sure.
In all the fucking games I played, that has never been a thing. Now, even then, they actually did put some of the shit in the games later down the road.
Yeah, later on they added elements.
Which made, I mean, why?
Robert Patrick was cool.
Yeah, if you look at his fucking villains wiki page, they actually have the video game character, like on the other side of him. So I'm like, this is when Double Dragon was a fighting game at that time. So, Christ, hold on. Okay, all right, Double Dragon. Here we go. Movie starts out somewhere in China.
Yeah, they don't. It literally says somewhere in China.
Yeah.
That's right.
Somewhere in China. You just see a bunch of like monks running around getting attacked by ninja people.
By Ao Leong.
It's Ao Leong.
Yeah.
And then some blonde-haired, blue-eyed person. All you see is blue eyes with a whip, which is Lash. Mm-hmm. They're looking for the second half of the medallion. They don't find it. Once they realize that they catch one of the monks and his tongue. The hell? Oh my God! His tongue has been ripped out.
Yeah.
And we are unenthusiastic about this.
Well, they're looking for the medallion.
Yeah.
They're looking for the whole thing.
They're looking for the other half of the medallion.
No, because they need the whole.
Oh, they need the whole.
Because remember,
thing.
hey, we got the medallion, and
Like,
old boy's like, hell yeah.
This is, like, yeah, he's fucking smiling and shit. But they find out that they don't have the other half, so
It's just one half.
They just get the half, and they go back to a fucked up version of L.A. called New Angeles.
Because like an earthquake has wiped out everything.
Yeah, earthquakes kind of like wiped out shit. Kind of like if you've seen any post-apocalyptic fucking movie about L.A., that's pretty much what happened.
Pretty much, yeah. An earthquake wiped it out.
Yeah. So you get a feel like that's when we're introduced to Kokoshuko in all of his fucking swag.
Yeah.
Robert Patrick fucking just like this 90s swag all the fucking way.
Yep.
90s bad guy. Mm-hmm. Like when I tell you, first off, I'm gonna just spoil it. He's getting a 5 out of the drip, just straight up.
Yeah.
Like this is the first time it's ever been done that I've gone ahead and just said fuck it. I'm gonna like we normally would wait to do our fucking villain measurements or anything towards the end. No, this motherfucker's getting a 5 out of the gate for me. Anyway, I can't speak for Jose, but he's getting a 5 because this man's swag was just his drip was just fucking immaculate.
Yeah.
Now for that time.
Right. Exactly.
For that time.
For 90s aesthetics.
With the blonde hair, black coat, black, white, gold. Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Simple but amazing. And just the blonde hair fucking just fucking tied it up, man.
Just wonderful chef's kiss.
Yes, just perfect, man. Just perfect. But speaking of gold, he gets the medallion.
Puts it on, yeah.
He's like, wait, this is only half, like you said. Puts it on. He's like, all right, we got to find the other half. Mm-hmm. It's like, so who has the other half? That's when the camera cuts to an underground.
I guess underground.
Underground Kumite?
Sure. Oh, Kumite. No, I'm sad. I'm thinking of better movies.
That's the reason why I said it. But
because I don't know. It's weird. There's a fight tournament.
It's a tournament, and both Billy and Jimmy are in said tournament.
Yeah, they're
fighting another group.
Yeah, they're fighting Team Red. They didn't even give them names. It's Team Red.
You see that their protector or their
guardian.
Their guardian is I guess the coach.
Satori.
Yeah, Satori. Thank you, because I was struggling.
Yeah.
Satori's sitting there giving them advice, trying to say. And Billy, this is how you establish, I guess, characters in the '90s. Billy was the goofball. Jimmy was the serious one.
Yeah.
And like every time Jimmy, like apparently you could tag in.
Yeah, it was some weird Tekken Tag tournament.
Yeah, there's some weird Tekken Tag tournament shit going on, and pretty much what happened was like Billy would be in, goofing around. Jimmy would tag himself in.
Yeah.
He would tag himself in, and be serious. Mm-hmm. Billy would shake his head and like they were, I guess, losing. Or getting, or not losing, but like they were up only for Jimmy to take a beat down, and they kind of get tied up or some shit. Billy tags in, and gets them disqualified.
Yeah,
gets them disqualified, like off rip, just because he jumps on the dude's back, fucking gives him a noogie, and like this is peak, like hey, one's Leonardo, one's fucking Michelangelo, that type of shit. So it was like. One's all about parties, the other one's about books. What a fucking nerd. And that's, I mean, and they lost the tournament. It's like, hey man, way to lose the prize money. And they're just like arguing, bickering. Hey, we're brothers. Just remember, brothers argue. Siblings get mad at each other.
He's a goofy one. I'm the big badass.
It's like I'm the one who's Billy Badass and doesn't have any real humor, but my brother brings out the humor in me. Also, they were supposed to be like 17. I think.
Were they?
One was 17. The other one was 18.
Okay.
So Jimmy, I think, was 18. Billy was 17.
Yeah.
And and it's kind of like one's the older brother, and it's that dynamic. I mean,
yeah, sure.
They made it work, I guess, for like 90s shit, but it was pretty fucking spot on. Like, you know. But anyway. They're fighting, so they're actually headed home. Now, one thing you were starting to realize here is that the city of New Angeles actually has a curfew. If you're out after a certain time period, the gangs of the city run the town.
Yeah.
Where crime is pretty much free.
Because the cops just go home.
After a certain period of time, because of a truce, the police and the gangs got together. And they said, look, in the daytime, y'all don't come out here. In the nighttime, as cops, we don't come out here. And, you know, like, they agreed. And, so that, they, once they agreed, you know, it was starting to get dark. You know, they reminded everyone of curfew. And, of course, we get a montage of, like, all the gangs coming out. And then we see Billy, Jimmy, and Satori driving in a station wagon.
The Dragon Wagon, bro.
The Dragon Wagon, which I'm pretty sure didn't get painted until later.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't think it was a Dragon.
Just a fucking station wagon.
It was a souped-up station wagon.
Yeah.
And I don't think that it was the Dragon Wagon until it was painted, which makes no sense. But anyway.
Yeah. So they're out at night.
They're out at night. Yeah, they're out at night trying to get home before like the fucking curfew comes on. But then they're driving through the bad parts of town
with the clowns.
With fucking clowns, and these clowns are not just your typical clowns. No, they got like gloves on. Now, are they clown gloves? Sure, why not? No, these are like those gloves that look like they were on the fucking Michigan J Frog.
Yeah,
which is fucking weird.
Yeah, they're weird. Yeah,
which is just like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? But anyway, they get in. They're driving down the street. They see a fucking vehicle busted up. They're like, hey, Billy thinks it's a girl because, of course, he thinks it's a girl. Fucking pulls up to it.
It's a guy.
It's a guy. They're getting robbed.
Yeah.
This is where we get meet Mr. You're one of the... Now, see, the cool thing, I will say this. You had Billy, Jimmy, Marion, well, she comes later, and your favorite character,
Bobo,
Mr.
the first
Bobo.
boss of the game.
Yes. Yeah. Bobo shows up, goes all like 90s. Brr, 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 I'm a bad guy. Brr.
Pay me money. Blah blah.
Give me money or I'll eat your meat.
Pretty much. Yeah, he said some weird shit.
He did. I don't know if he said eat your meat, but I'm gonna assume he did.
Better than beat your meat.
I mean, that's probably what he would have said, because they noticed Satori had the medallion on, which I may have failed to mention that she actually had the other half of the medallion.
No, you said it, I think.
Good man. So they obviously we had a chase sequence, and oh god damn it.
So it's a weird chase sequence, and they were fucking just hauling that. They're just driving places. Somewhere along the way, Bobo loses sight Like they can't see.
They can't find the car. Because I guess on the high, they went up and the other ones like they went down on the highway.
So it's one of those they can't see the car. No, because the car's right in front of them.
Bruh.
And the car has a big ass flame on it.
Bruh.
Then he's like, "Oh, we can't see." He's like, "Don't worry, I got this." And like pulls up a 3D map with 3D cars on it. And that's like, oh, we can use this to drive. I'm like,
it's like they contacted the people at Sega and said, "Yo, can we use your Virtual Fighter graphics?"
Yeah.
No, not that shit. Just give us what you got, and this is what we can work with. And it was the shittiest goddamn thing.
Yeah, but anyway, they drive. They catch up to Billy and Jimmy. They run into an alley. That's when Bobo gets out. They're about to fight, but then all of a sudden a bunch of kids just come out of nowhere.
Yep.
A gang of kids.
Like New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
That's what the gang's called.
Led by Alyssa Milano as Miriam.
Miriam.
And they're the Power Core. Spelled with C-O-R-P.
C-O-R-P. I will never fucking understand why do people pronounce it's corporation?
Yeah.
But then they pronounce corp.
Yeah.
As core. That makes no fucking... I don't know if it's a military thing. If it is, somebody will fucking correct me in the comments.
Yeah.
If it isn't, God help us all. But, man, Jesus Christ, this movie sucked.
But yeah, they argue. Alyssa Milano's like, join us. And they're like, no.
No, exactly. Alyssa Milano shows up and just like, oh shit, when I look at this, I wonder how old she was when she was doing this because, like I said, she looked like she had like pimply skin at the time. She could have been like,
God, it could have been makeup, bro. Come on.
No, whatever fucking makeup that was fucking her shit up. Because you can see it through the makeup.
Yeah.
But son of a beautician, I just noticed shit. Honest to God, though, she probably was young though. Like I don't think she was like in her 20s when she did this.
Maybe not. How old was she in Commando?
Ooh, I can.
She was still a kid, again, in Commando. So, oh well. Moving on.
Commando came out what year?
85.
And that was 10 years later.
Yeah, Commando 85. God damn, I'm good.
This is 10 years. This would be like
9 years later.
9 years later. So if she was a kid in Commando, then she had to be like 18. She had to be in her early 20s, maybe. Had to be. Because she's like 50 now, I believe. Anyway, they don't join her, so they head home to the theater. Apparently, a Bobo works for Kokoshuko, and he finds out that they have the Lees actually have the medallion, and he's like, "Now, why didn't you just grab the medallion when you had it, when you touched it?" Bobo was like, "I didn't know how valuable it was."
Yeah,
blah,
it looked
blah,
like
blah.
a piece of junk to me.
And fucking.
Oh, she was 12 in Commando.
Thank you. So
she was 9 years later, at least 21.
Yeah, she had to be like early 20s.
Yeah. 21.
24.
Yeah. Sorry, we'll stop.
No, okay. And I'm sorry for yelling in your ears, guys.
But yeah, Bobo is like getting in trouble.
Yeah, Koga doesn't find that shit cute whatsoever.
No.
So he's like, "Hey man, did I ever show you my lab?" And he's like, "Wait, you have a lab?" And he fucking like, "Yeah, I got a lab. I turn, science. I got science projects and shit." And they kind of go down there, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you're one of the science projects." And they turn him into like a fucking lizard man.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's
big, beefy,
big meaty men.
Big
bumping
meaty men bumping meat. That's right.
That motherfucker. Like, it's disgusting.
Yeah,
like when I saw this as a kid, I was like, ew.
Yeah, he looks gross.
I am like in my mid-30s, and I'm like still ew. Like,
he looks
bro,
like fucking sausage.
He looks like he comes back and he's like, "Yo, I can't wipe my ass."
Yeah, pretty much.
It was bad. But yeah, he's tortured and turned into a monster. We don't know that until like he busts through like one of the fucking doors. So the Lees are kind of like figuring out Satori's kind of like, "Hey, We got to protect this medallion. She's kind of giving him kind of like an insight on the medallion and why this shit is so important. And then she makes the fucking grave goddamn mistake. It was like, yeah, we're going to protect this. Billy, I want to protect them. You're going to protect this. I'm like, Billy's the most irresponsible motherfucker in this whole fucking movie. And yet you give him the one thing that's going to make him a target.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, and then right after that is when... What the fuck is Robert Patrick's name?
Koga.
I can never remember this fucker's name. Koga Shuko just runs up on him. Like
he just knocks on the door.
Yeah, he just knocks on the door like, hello.
He's like, whoa. And she just kind of like, she kind of abruptly lets them in. Like, it's him, Lash, which is the chick that's with him, and then Huey and Lewis.
Yes. Al Leong and James Ermer, whatever.
Which there was that fucking part to where, and it was probably later in the movie, but he fucking comes up and says, Huey, Lewis, what's the news?
Yeah, it's like, God damn this movie. I was like, no.
Jose loves some puns.
I
man.
love some puns, but boy, this movie tested my my patience.
Tested that theory out. They were like, "Yo,
Jeff Amata, I can never remember.
Like, you love those puns? Well, we got some more puns for your puns here, sir."
Yeah.
Yeesh.
But yeah, you get into a Scrabble, I guess, a scrap. Because first she's like, "Oh, you'll never get the medallion."
Yeah, no, and it's like, "Yeah, you'll never find the medallion." And then fucking Billy just happens like, "Hey, what's going on, man? Oh, I like your suit. Your hair is bitching too."
Yeah.
He's fucking wearing a medallion, and like Koga's looking at him, like looking at her, like, "Really? You're not gonna find the medallion, huh?"
Yeah.
And he reaches for it, and she smacks his hand, and then fucking fight breaks out.
Yeah.
Billy and Jimmy are kind of like, "Yeah, we should probably," and she actually tells them fuckers to run. They start running, and then they live. So this is supposed to be a post-apocalyptic LA called New Angeles, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they live in a theater. It's run down. No one's
run
fucking.
Down theater. Yeah.
Yeah, run down theater. No one fucking, and it's like a fucking like oldie time theater too.
Yeah.
They live in the theater and shit. Now, the funny thing about this theater, this is like what I'm really gonna assume they got Legends from the Hidden Temple from, because there were so many obstacles and shit in this fucking, like, it's a fucking theater.
Yeah.
But it was an obstacle course as they're running away from the fucking goons.
Yeah, no. Absolutely.
And like they're climbing nets. They're doing like fucking rope. I'm thinking they're going to the fucking aggro crag. Yes, I introduced fucking like two Nick.
Oh wait, that's Guts, bro. Are you sure you don't mean Guts?
No, I'm fucking no. It literally looked like Legends of the Hidden Temple. Because of how dusty and shit it was.
Because you were talking about...
But then I bring in the aggro crag because I'm going to bring in two of the fucking things I love.
You have it. Guts.
You
know they didn't get to take that home?
No, I know. They did.
I'm like, you fucking asshole. They would have crushed my fucking soul, dog.
No, they didn't. I think they allowed some people to actually... they started printing out the actual thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that shit would have made me mad. But anyway... we're trying to talk about anything but this fucking movie, I swear to God. But we're going to get through this. By the power of this alcohol, I'm going to find my way through this.
Right.
But no, seriously though, it's fucking like, one man's getting hit with a fucking, like, bowling ball or basketball.
Like they break a fucking gumball machine.
Throw
that shit on the floor and the dude slips. Al Leong deserves better. He slips on some bubble gum. I'm like, this man was in Die Hard, goddammit. You show him respect.
Yeah.
And Lethal Weapon.
And fucking wait, he was also in fucking Big Trouble Little China.
Yeah, Big Trouble Little China.
God damn it, dude.
This is our fourth movie we've done with him. He was in They Live as well.
He is a staple.
He is. He gets his. Can he get a henchman hall? Can we get the Al Leong henchman hall?
We can.
I guess because
eventually down the way.
Yep.
I have an honorable henchman.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway. Oh God. All right. So obviously the chase, Al Leong's taken out, but then Koga fucking shows off his mystical powers, which is from the medallion, because his medallion takes over the soul. So all that really fucking does is make him into
a shadow.
He turns into a goddamn shadow. He's Noob Sabat.
Yeah, without the cool fatality shit.
Yeah, without all the fucking bells and whistles.
Yeah.
And
he can hop in your body.
Literally. He's like... He turns to a shadow and he fucking can possess you. It's like he's literally a fucking ghost.
Yeah. He's Danny
He's a
Phantom.
ghost. Oh shit, he is Danny Phantom.
Basically.
Oh fuck, even the hair matches.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Oh my god. Okay, he might just got like another fucking point.
Oh my god.
Like, hey man, Danny Phantom is my guy.
Yeah, he's all right.
Like, yo, down to the bone, man. Black, white.
Yeah.
With the fucking platinum hair. Come on, bro.
Yeah, no.
It's there.
Yeah.
It's there. Somebody who made that show fucking watch this movie. No fucking way.
I might doubt that, but go ahead, Shag.
Shit, dog. They
In your
might have.
headcanon? Yeah,
They might have. In my
let's
head
go.
canon, they did it. They fucking might have been like, yo, this movie sucks, but I like his design.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he fucking takes over fucking oh god.
Satori?
Yeah, Satori.
Yeah.
Takes over Satori, and she meets up with the boys. She's like, hey, we need to run. Give me your half of the medallion.
I'll stay and protect you, and you can leave.
And I'll stay and protect y'all while y'all leave. And they were like, Billy's like, yeah, sure. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You wouldn't call
As soon as he pulls it out, like, dude reaches for it. Like, he was going to give it to you,
He was
bro.
like, give it to me.
Yeah, but you jumped the gun.
And they were like, yo, you're not Satori. And then just fucking like.
They lock him in like a cage.
Yeah, lock fucking Koga Satori in like a cage in a theater, which I'm like, okay.
He just shadows out of it.
Yeah, and he's like, you made a fatal mistake. Because, by the way, some crazy shit happened as well. There fucking gas is leaking into the theater.
Well, no, Ao Leong and Jeff Amon.
No, the gas leak.
Oh, that's right, because they were throwing bricks at Bobo. Bobo came in.
Yeah,
Super
Bobo came in looking like the fucking turd monster.
Yeah, and they literally just Olay his ass.
Yeah, they did. That's exactly what he fucking did. He fucking goes to attack him and he fucking falls over and he fucking dies. The end.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not dead.
But
He's
no.
not dead. But he legitimately, that was like, but then yeah, she's locked up. He phases out of her and he's like, hey, villain explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much like I'm looking at Jose like, bro, I got nothing else.
Because even old girl was like, hey, it's getting hot in here because the gas.
Is it hot in here or is it just me? And I'm like, bitch, no. You were a
Sylvester
5.
Stallone said that better.
Yeah.
Demolition Man. And Wesley Snipes.
It like they so he threatened to blow the fucking place up unless they give them medallion, and they're kind of like, of course we're not going to give you the medallion, ha ha ha. And he's like, all right,
so
cool.
You've chosen death.
Huey and the fucking Huey and Lewis fucking show up with fucking
Start
gas.
drenching gas everywhere.
And at first I'm like, wait. Now graphically, does gas foam up like this? And
Yes,
I'm like,
it
yeah, it
does.
does.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking mook.
Is that a mook?
He's a fucking mook. It fucking comes up and just it's like it comes up and they fucking just flowing it down, and fucking Coca has a penchant of smoking cigarettes, so he takes his fucking cigarette butt and like throws that bitch on the ground, and then the fucking fire starts to shoot out.
Yep.
Satori, they finally get Satori out of the fucking thing, and Satori shows them where the emergency exit is. She gets them outside and then closes the door behind them, and they're kind of banging on the door like, Satori, no, don't do this. Satori's like, go, I'll protect you, blah, 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 yak, yak, yak.
Robert Patrick kills her.
Robert Patrick.
Just like knocks her out and just lets her
Robert
burn.
Patrick like pimp smacks her, which, my fucking God, he hits her, but the camera cuts back to the boys outside, only to cut back as his fist is leaving her face and she falls to the ground.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you're going to do that, why even cut back in?
Yeah, that made no sense. Not at all.
You should probably talk.
I was doing something. I had to come back. Okay, now I'm good.
You should have just not said anything. We're almost there, brother. We're almost there. Jesus.
No, we're not. We're not even out of the fucking the occurring incident. The incident that starts the movie.
Well, this movie felt like forever, but it's not that long.
No, it's really short. Like
it's like not.
it
long.
felt forever, but by the time we knew it, we're like, oh, this is the end, ain't it?
This is like, oh shit, this is the fucking ending climax. All right, well, the theater blows up, and then the boys fucking feel sad for Satori for about like maybe a scene.
Yeah.
And then Meanwhile, Kokoshuko actually leaves. Instead of keep calling him Robert Patrick, I'm calling him Kokoshuko like the whole time because that's just fun to say.
Yeah, Kokoshuko. I just can't remember his fucker's name.
No, I don't blame you. I had to fucking stare at it. It's like but it was like one of the things I liked about the movie is just saying he's fucking Kokoshuko.
But yeah, he's like, I need a meeting with the gangs.
Yeah, he needs a meeting with the gangs. Honestly, gets down to the gangs, sees like the main gang. You fucking say this. You fucking fill this up. I'm gonna go fill up my goddamn. I can't do this.
That's hilarious. But yeah, he goes to the gang leader, played by the one and only, the legend Michael Berryman from The Hills Have Eyes. I'm like, Michael Berryman, what are you doing in this movie? You deserve better, goddammit. Everyone in this movie deserves better, except for maybe a Bobo. I don't know. Anyway. He's all like, hey, I'm the boss now. Everyone listens to me. Michael Berryman's like, eat shit. No, you don't. This motherfucker turns into a shadow. Kokoshuko turns into a shadow. Fucking chokes out Michael Berryman's shadow and kills him.
No, he doesn't choke out his shadow. He's choking Michael Berryman.
That's what I said. He chokes out Michael Berryman's shadow.
You said his shadow. He didn't choke his shadow.
Yeah,
He's literally choking him.
No, but the dude, they shined a light on purpose, and you saw the shadows in the background, and his shadow was choking out Michael Berryman's shadow, and that's what killed Michael Berryman.
Dog, it's like he fucking stood there, invisible, and choking him. Like he turned invisible, stepped right in front of him, and choked. The only thing you saw was the two shadows.
Because his shadow choked out his shadow.
Here's the crazy shit. Why didn't he just like throw a punch in front of him?
I say, why didn't he just walk up to him and break his neck?
Well, I'm talking about fucking Michael Berryman. I'm talking about he could have just like, yo, if he's being choked, he was like, he could have just took one hand and just kind of poked the motherfucker in the eye. No, because
he did the two-handed on your throat choke.
Oh, my God.
That's why. Anyway, he dies and everyone starts quacking.
Yeah, like this movie turns into the Mighty Ducks.
By the way, this scene totally ripped off from Ninja Turtles.
I was waiting for you to say that. That's why I fucking went out.
When we were watching this movie, I was like, this is just that Ninja Turtle scene where Shredder fucking pops up and everyone's like, okay, Shredder's here. We gotta chill. Just done way more shittier. At least I guess my Robert Patrick's kind of has swag, but still, Shredder's cooler.
Yeah.
Cooler, yeah.
Freezer?
Yes. King Cold. I need an adult. I was like,
that was an inside joke, people.
Yes, but no, but yeah. So he takes over the gang. He's like, I need you to find Billy and Jimmy, and bring me my medallion. And everyone's like, sure.
He puts out a hit on them,
basically,
pretty much. He puts out a hit on them, and it's just okay.
And then we get Billy and Jimmy talking about. Well, I forgot her name already. Their guardian, Master Tori. And then they're like, yeah. And then they're like, their car breaks down because they used cheese earlier on it. It's weird. Out of context. I'm not going to explain it. So they walk up and they turn a corner and like every gang member in LA is just waiting for them. Chilling.
Yep.
Including a fucking mailman.
Your favorite fucking character in this whole movie. I was
like, why is there a fucking mailman? Whatever.
Yo, okay. So pretty much this is a whole fight scene that makes no sense. But one thing I will take out of this is the complete and utter joy of Jose getting pissed every time that fucking postal worker shows up on screen.
And then to make matters more fucking worse, they're fighting. All of a sudden they go, hey! Billy and Jimmy look up. They see the mailman on top of a fucking like water tower or some bullshit. He's like, special delivery, air mail. And he jumps off the tower and just misses him. Completely.
Lands into like the muck.
Yeah. I was like, what? I was like, fucking why?
Jose wanted to fucking get in his car and just turn on and just drive.
I told Shag, I'm like, turn this movie off.
Like he
turned this shit off. We're watching something else.
Yeah, it was not pretty.
Yeah.
I've not seen Jose fucking mad like this. Like and it takes a lot to make this man upset.
Because I was like, okay, this movie's fucking stupid. Because no one can fight in this movie. Well, except Mark Cascos.
Well, yeah.
Put it down. But everyone else is like, they're just throwing random punches.
Random punches like flips or, and then like it's just.
And then, so they run into like a house, a little storage house or whatever.
Yeah, for like boats.
Yeah, and like they're surrounded. They find a boat.
They find a boat.
And they take off, and we're like, all right, they escaped. But out of nowhere, literally, out of nowhere.
Out of the fucking infinity pockets.
Yes, 2 random goons and jet skis.
On jet skis, man.
Jet skis with rocket launchers attached to
Bruh. This
Shaggy,
movie...
explain that rocket launcher scene,
So
bro.
this fucking movie is so... Hold on.
Shaggy has to take a drink for this shit.
Oh, fuck. Okay. All right, so... They are fucking... Like, they are on a boat, fucking... I can't even fucking say. They're on a fucking boat just going through that shit. Fucking A. Like, 2 fucking motherfuckers on jet skis. Like, with... I thought they were just machine guns. I really wish they were machine guns. They were fucking rocket launchers. And the crazy shit is, I don't even understand how the sides of the rocket came out of those launchers. Couldn't even fit out of those pea shooters.
Yeah.
That would have, I was like, all right, cool. So, I guess... So, ladies and gentlemen, just kind of pictures in his head. Picture this in your head. Picture, like, Hollywood and Vine covered in water.
Oh, yeah, because they're basically in Hollywood. And, yeah.
Covered, it is, like, just flooded. Like, and I'm not talking about your regular flooded. I'm talking about, like, Noah's Ark flooded.
Yeah, bitch is underwater.
Yes. If you've seen the movie Face Off, and you remember the boat scene in Face Off, take that scene and take away about 80% of the budget. That is what you get in this movie. It's literally...
And John Woo's directing. You know, John Woo the direct action. Yeah.
They shoot... Oh, my God. They shoot a rocket from the rocket launcher. If you, in a blink or you miss it type of moment... You see the little fucking line carrying the fucking rocket in the air, only for it to hit something and do a small explosion.
Yeah.
That turned into a big explosion.
Yes.
Which, again, made absolutely no fucking sense. Not only did it not make sense, but graphically, it was shit.
Yeah.
Like bad. Not even just in the laughably bad, it's good type of bad. It was just bad.
No, absolutely. Yes.
There was nothing enjoyable about that fucking explosion.
No.
And I like explosions.
Yeah.
Jose, you like explosions.
Oh, yeah. Explosions are great.
They're fucking fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
That shit?
It was just like, what?
Like, the fuck is this?
We were literally like, what?
Dude, I'm like Krusty the Clown with the fucking cigarette in his mouth while we're watching the new episode.
What the hell is that? Exactly, dude. Oh, my God.
What the hell is that?
No, shit.
I was just like, I was like, what? I think that was my breaking point.
Yeah.
It was and it just got worse. Way worse. That was my breaking point. Because I was like, wanting to be like, bro, I want to stop. But we have to see this fucking movie.
We're too in now.
We're too deep in. We got to keep going.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, Billy and Jimmy, well, they run into, like, a sign.
Yeah, they run into, like, a fucking Hollywood sign. Not the Hollywood letters, but the, like a
Hollywood
sign.
Traffic sign.
Like a traffic sign and shit.
And they explode.
Yes.
Like, immediately. Like, you see them wreck and explode.
Like, explode. Like, you don't see them jumping out.
No, you literally see them wreck and blow up.
Like, at all.
Yeah.
You don't see none of that shit.
And then they just pop up underwater somewhere.
Yeah. So the two ski guys think they're dead. Jet ski. Well, one, because we don't know where the other fucking guy went.
Yeah, he was like, oh, we killed him. Send the dive team.
Yeah, send the dive team to collect the medallion. They're dead. All right. And Billy and Jimmy pop up, and they make their escape.
Yes.
They make their escape, and like they
go to meet up with the power core.
Yeah, so they go to meet up with the power core, who they assume is like, look, if anybody's gonna help us take down Koga Suko.
Yeah.
If anyone's gonna help out to take out Suko, it's gonna be them. So.
Cause you're saying Zuko and I'm thinking Avatar.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Kokoshuko.
Kokoshuko. There you go.
And then I said Zuko. I was like, no, that's not it.
Yeah, that's what I was like,
That's
huh?
a way better fucking show. That's a way better fucking experience.
This is a way better movie.
Is it a movie? It's a show.
Oh, we're just gonna. You know what? That's for better. That's for the best.
Yeah.
To ignore that thing that came
Yeah.
out. Okay,
yeah,
you're right. You're
yeah.
right.
Come on.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry
Oof.
for bringing it up. Yeah.
Oof. Oof. Would you watch that?
Fuck
or
no.
Shouts out to Shane. I told you that movie was gonna be shit, and you didn't believe me.
He really did. He went midnight. He was
I know
hyped.
he did. I told you that shit was gonna be garbage, Shane, and you fucking went out and saw it. That is your goddamn fault, you fucking idiot. I love you so much. Come home.
Come home. Goddamn.
But no, seriously. Oh fuck! What else happened?
So yeah, they meet up with the power core.
Yeah, thank you.
Where Alyssa Milano, they're just busy checking out her ass the whole time.
Yeah.
Because she's kind of thick in this movie.
Is she?
A little bit in the
Yeah.
right spot. She's
21-year-old.
she's 21 white girl thick. Like hey,
Yeah.
girl, hey, girl.
Wait, ew.
No, I
Ew.
don't remember.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Alyssa Milano? She's white, right?
Is she?
I don't know. God, we'll fucking get banned.
Dog,
We're getting canceled by the end of this
They're about to
episode.
cancel us, man. I'm about to skip it because you ain't finna get me canceled.
Yeah, edit this part out. King Crimson erased. We're good. Anyway, but no, they break into the Koga Plaza.
Yeah, they get a plan to take the fight to Koga because he thinks
they're dead.
He thinks they're dead. Meanwhile, we get fucking.
Huey Lewis gets fired.
Yeah, Huey and Lewis get fired.
Then part of me is like, "Yay, Al Young didn't die," and then part of me is like, "This is how y'all get rid of Al Young."
Y'all don't. It's like, hey, we can't afford y'all for no more seats. So yeah.
So goodbye to them.
Yeah, so they but Koga fucking holds a meeting.
Yeah, because he tells Lash, "Hey, give me the chief of police."
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, give me the chief of police." Chief of police shows up. Now, what we failed to mention, because it really didn't fucking matter in the grand scheme of things, because honestly, it really didn't. The chief of police is Alyssa Milano's father in this movie.
Yeah, that's right. Alyssa Milano has short blonde hair, but around the house she wears a wig.
Yeah, she wears a wig.
I guess her dad can't tell it's a wig.
Yeah, and her dad can't tell it's a wig, and her little brother is being a little brother, be like, yo, I'm about to snitch. You pay me like $100. And she's kind of looking at him like, bitch, no. And he's like, all right, just $5, but you owe me.
Yeah.
And she's like, bro, get the fuck out of my bed. Get the fuck out of here. And
Yeah.
he's like, all right. And he still doesn't snitch. So I know as a sibling, you were doing a horrible job.
Yeah.
Because someone would have got snitched on. Dry snitched, if anything. Be like, yo, wasn't your haircut? Like, I'd have been at that table that they were at eating breakfast, and I'd have been like, yo, wasn't your hair color, like, brown the other day?
Yeah.
Why is it red?
Why do you always have your hair down?
Yo, can you put your hair in a ponytail right now?
Yeah.
Actually, you technically can,
You
but
can, yeah.
that's a 90s wig, so not.
Yes.
I don't think that bitch was secured on tight. So,
I want you to start headbanging right now.
I mean, I can, but I'd rather not.
Okay, I'm talking about Alyssa Milano.
Oh, yeah. It's like, hey, yo. I dropped something on the ground. Yo, can you, like, pick that
This
shit
sounds
up?
kind of creepy.
Yeah, I had an idea, and I fucking fucked that up. So I'm gonna...
I was like, wait a minute.
Like, it was like, yo, like, just because I'm thinking, like, we fucking... Like, you know, snatch that shit off.
Yeah.
But no, that was going somewhere. Thank you for stopping me.
Yes.
Because I was going, oof. Anyway, they're in this. They sneak into their off. They sneak into the building after causing a ruckus that is just pretty much 90s fucking kids running around causing a ruckus.
You know what I just remembered when you were talking about 90s kids?
Sup?
What the fuck is up with the soundtrack to this movie?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why would you fucking remind me? Dude, I don't know. I even told you, like, the first thing I hated about this was the soundtrack.
Because they go with, it starts off with, like, reggae. Some type,
Yeah.
sure, reggae. Then we get some type of weird, like, hey, we're new metal, but we're not new metal yet.
No, because new metal's not around.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's kind of like, what kind of shit is this? Like, it's some type of... Like, it was fucking stupid. It was dumb. And then you also have, like, fucking, like, West Coast rap.
Yeah, but not good.
Yeah. Not even E40.
Exactly.
Not even E40. But it's just the soundtrack was all over the place.
Yes.
And I want nothing to do with it.
No.
It was so bad.
I want nothing to do with this fucking movie.
I don't. I want to finish this movie so fucking quickly.
Well, let's go.
But we got our fans here that if you really have fucking stuck into watching this, if you fucking put this shit on pause and went out and try to finish this movie and watch this before you listen to the show, God bless you.
If you love this movie.
No, if you love our fucking podcast.
Well, no, yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, I cut off Jose.
I was going to say, if you love this movie, I would really like for you to come and explain why you love this movie.
Yeah, if you love this movie, if you listen to this podcast and you love this movie, seriously, did you eat paint as a child?
You know what? Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
I'm gonna not abuse our fan base here because I love them for even attempting this.
Yeah,
but this movie is shit. It's so bad.
There are better or worse video game movies for you to enjoy.
There literally is. I will never see this again. Like this, I jokingly
go watch Doom instead.
Doom was better.
Yes. But we kind of have a weird love for Doom.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah. I'm kind of scared to watch it. No. I watched that.
I watched it.
I watched it a
few
years ago, and I'm like, this is still kind of bad. Semper Fi, motherfucker.
Semper Fi, that's right.
But anyway, let's kind of finish this, and then we can talk about video game movies that are better than this.
Okay, let's go. So, so Billy and Jimmy and Marion, they're in the world's largest vent.
That fits all three people standing.
Yes. Well, they have to squat a little bit.
That's still standing room shit, man. Yeah. I've seen vents. We've watched Die Hard 80 million times. There's no fucking way.
Soju's pet peeve?
What?
People run like Vince cannot hold you. He goes off on rants.
I don't blame you.
He's like, Vince cannot hold people. You fall through that shit instantly. It's like, I'm tired of people sneaking in Vince in movies.
Shouts out to
Straight Chillin'. All y'all guys, we love you.
Love you, boys. Anyway.
But anyway, they're in the world's largest vent, and they just so happen. Well, Alyssa Milano has a plan. She's like, I'm going to upload something, and this.
Yeah, she legitimately has a plan that has nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
She's trying to break up the game.
And that goes nowhere.
Yeah, that plan's never even fucking mentioned.
Because immediately after she says that, like, oh, we hear Koga Shuko. Let's go get him. And she's like, what? And like, okay,
dude,
then.
No, literally, that plan never been brought up again.
Yeah, exactly. And then so they go. They see a medallion just chilling on the table because he's talking to Alyssa Milano.
Talking to Chief Police.
Yeah, Chief of Police, Marion's dad. So they're like, oh, we're going to use this string and this little pin Marion had to fish it up.
Which, low-key, was a good idea until I saw the grates.
Yeah, because it wouldn't have fit.
It's like, how the fuck would you even got that to fit?
Yeah.
Like you can't even... All you would have got was a chain.
Yeah.
All you would have gotten was the chain. The whole medallion wouldn't be able to fit through those grates. Several times, and obviously, he's trying to bribe the fucking chief of police.
So why was he bribing the chief of police again? I can't remember.
So he wanted to make it seem like it was still a balance. He's like the cops. He's like, look, they are controlling the day. Kokoshuko controls the gangs.
Yes.
They are running amok. He can get it to stop.
He unleashed the gangs during the day, yeah.
Yeah, he can get it to stop if you let some other shit happen.
That's right.
The only thing I can base out of this was like, yo, he's definitely trying to still get that other half of the medallion. He's like, yo, you can help us find these boys. But none of that's even said.
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah.
Like, why didn't he do that? They're like, officer, look at this medallion. I have another piece. These two kids stole it from me. He don't know fucking better. Like, put out an APB or some bullshit.
Because they'd have been like, yo, we're just going to hide. We're just like, all right, we'll take care of it in the morning. But he's like, no, I need this shit around the clock.
Yeah.
And he's pretty much trying to find a balance. But, like, even the chief of police is not taking it for a bribe. Meanwhile, fucking...
Lash notices the fucking pin coming from the roof. She grabs a fucking... What weapon is that? I know it's some type of Japanese samurai spear, some type of spear thing.
She takes the spear and like jabs it up in the thing, trying to kill the kids. Lo and behold, they just fall through the grate. And fights ensue. That's pretty much it. Billy and Jimmy try to get out of there. They chief police is fighting Lash so he can let his daughter get free and just all types of shit. Just nothing really of notice except for Robert Patrick's Kokoshuko. Sitting there going all right, fuck it, I've had enough, and he takes the medallion.
Gentle Shadow.
So this man has a thing of cracking his knuckles in the most intimidating way.
Yeah.
And does it with and without the medallion. But when he does it with the medallion, it's like he's breaking the medallion, but he's he's cracking his knuckles, and he's like, yo, all right, I'm gonna fuck some shit up. And shadow modes and to try to catch him. Or shadow mode's outside, and he's trying to hey, you're not gonna get the medallion. They fall for it. They fall down this pit, and that pit takes them to the
that science room. They took
take him to the lab
earlier.
Yeah, they took him to the lab. There's a bunch of fucking dead bodies. In which case Koga's like, all right, I'm gonna go handle this. He fucking turns to the Shadow Man and fucking just possesses
a basketball player.
Yeah, basketball player, and proceeds to bitch smack Billy.
Everyone, yeah.
They fight that one off. They hit a grate and they crush the fucking basketball dude, and then they realize that doesn't kill Suko.
Yeah, because his shadow
Jesus. Kokoshuko.
Yeah. His shadow just appears.
Yeah, his shadow just appears out of him. He's like, all right.
And then they turn on a fan.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
Shag just dropped it. That's why. So they turn on a fan, which sucks. It starts sucking everything because it's a giant industrial fan, whatever. So Kokoshuko, a fucking shadow, all of a sudden gets sucked into the fan as well. And I'm like, Shaggy, that's not how fans work. I mean, that's not how shadows work.
Fans or shadows.
Yeah, because if I point a fan at my shadow doesn't blow away.
Fam, none of that made sense.
Yeah, and then they're getting sucked in as well. And then they're like, Marion, hit the stop button, and she looks fine.
Yeah, she looks fine. She's not affected.
I was like, so is she not getting the
Dude, I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, whatever. So during this, Kokoshuko comes back and possesses some weird robot men.
Yeah, like Tin Man, or half man, half Tin Man, and then kind of just proceeds to beat the shit out of Jimmy.
Jimmy Lee.
Now, the problem with this obviously, other than the whole movie, was legitimately he was trying to knock out Jimmy, because obviously he wasn't trying to kill him.
Yeah.
But he was trying to knock out Jimmy, and
although why would you not kill him?
Because you can fuck with his shadow powers. You can literally manipulate. You can kind of manipulate.
You're right.
I wouldn't even as a villain, he knew better.
Yeah.
Like I said, this movie is shit, but he kind of had some. Yeah. He was a good villain. But anyway, he comes he grabs Jimmy, he headbutts him. Yeah. And that should have knocked him out. But Jimmy kind of
he has a metal plate for a head.
Metal plate for a head, and he fucking gives him a villain quip, knocks this motherfucker down, and then but then proceeds to put that motherfucker in a bear hug.
Yeah.
Now, I watch a lot of wrestling. I know that a bear hug is only really gonna crush. And I watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z abridged lately, and I know they squeeze the shit out of Goku, and he makes that squeaking sound.
Yeah.
But a bear hug pretty much would crush your ribs and break whatever your bones.
Yeah.
Or pretty much kill you. Knock you out unless you're being knocked out from the pain.
Yeah. I guess, sure.
Yeah. And then he squeezes him in a bear hug, and then Jimmy gets knocked out, and obviously he's kept. Billy and Marion
escape
and back to the
Power Core
headquarters and shit. And yeah, there's hey, we'll come up with a plan to get your brother back. And then before they even do that, the Power Core headquarters gets fucking attacked
by the fucking gangs,
and Lash.
Oh yeah, Lash is with them.
Yeah, Lash is pretty much.
She looks out of place as fuck, but
yeah, she does.
She's with.
She's the gangs are all colorful and shit and dusty.
And have outfits and themes.
Yeah, and here comes Lash looking like BDSM queen.
Yeah. Not even. I wish.
Okay.
That'd have made the aesthetic better.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah.
No, she comes up like
She just looks like Deborah McMichaels.
Yeah,
Deborah
exactly.
Austin. Deborah from WWE. Goddamn.
yeah, just fucking. This comes around with a whip. So
Yeah.
But Jose, your favorite part happens in this.
So people are jumping in with like, you know how you repel. That's the word I was looking for. God damn it. My brain was so discombobulated. So everyone's repelling down. And one motherfucker just jumps with the rope, but the rope's not connected to nothing. So he literally just jumps to the fucking floor. I was like, what?
Man, it's like you say jump and he fucking looked like he fell.
Yeah. And I don't know if it was a stunt gone wrong, and they were like, fuck it, we're not reshooting this shit.
He was like, yeah.
But yeah, that shit had me hollering. But so that happens, and we get a big fight scene. Everyone, Billy's trying to fight people. The power core is fighting people. Lash is whipping everyone she can see in sight.
Yeah.
Every power core member. She finally fights Alyssa Milano, right?
Yeah, they finally get like a fucking not even 2-minute fight.
Yeah, she essentially whips her, brings her towards her, and goes, "Who's the boss now?"
Trivia with that,
Get
because
it?
I had no idea. Explain.
The trivia is Alyssa Milano was on a show
Who's the boss?
with Tony Danza called "Who's the Boss."
As what? The
She
kid?
was a kid. Yeah, she was Tony
Okay.
Danza's kid.
Okay. Yeah,
I think.
I never watched.
Yes, because Tony Danza and the white lady he was in love with had another kid. That's right.
Okay.
Haven't seen that show in fucking years.
Yeah, I haven't seen it at all.
Holy hell. Yeah.
I may have just.
It came
I know,
on WGN
Yeah.
after or before Family Matters. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I never. I
No, you didn't.
Nah.
Tony Danza didn't
Nah.
do for you.
We
Hey,
didn't-
is he? What is Tony Danza? I'm gonna stop. I gotta stop these characters. I'm sorry. Don't give me boos and make me mad, Shaq. No more.
Oh, we're gonna have We're gonna have more episodes of this.
Yes.
The 100 episodes. Jose.
Yeah, 100 episodes. Yeah, 6
Fuck.
more seasons. Yeah,
Like 6 more
just-
seasons. Yeah. Fuck.
But yeah, Alyssa Milano somehow fights her back. I can't remember how she escapes. I think Billy helps her.
Yeah, Billy fucking takes like
The whip
fucking,
and cuts it,
he
right?
cuts the whip. Yeah, with like what's those big ass shears?
Shears, like bolt cutters.
Yeah,
Oh,
bolt
no,
cutters, bolt cutters.
And
Yeah.
cuts her whip, which I guess renders her useless because that's
Because she
a
just
weapon.
is like, oh shit, I can't fight.
Yeah, so
But no, Lace has a fucking glass fucking jaw.
yeah, because Alyssa Milano uppercuts her once and that's it.
Yo,
Right.
now she gets uppercutted once, but then like again, she fucking after being tied down to the pole, not the pole, but like she gets tied down something. She wakes up, tries to break out, and gets a fucking elbow to the face and is out again.
Yeah.
Glass face,
Yeah.
glass jaw.
But before that, when she was tying Lace up, Alyssa Milano looks at her and says, "Generally, I put people in the hospital." And the trivia with that is that lady is a character on General Hospital.
Oh my god.
So, hey, I got you one back. I broke the fourth one on you, bitch.
Yeah.
Sure. Even though all of us, this movie is marketed to kids. Kids don't know this shit.
Kids ain't definitely gonna know this shit. Who the fuck watches General Hospital? My 8-year-old ass watches General Hospital. The fuck was this?
But yeah, so that happens. And finally, Jimmy comes in. He comes back like, yay. He starts beating up the gangs.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, Jimmy.
He's
And
like,
then-
Jimmy, help me out. And immediately roundhouse
Yeah,
to the
Jimmy
face.
fucking bitch max him, dude. Like, just
And it's...
beats. That's when you know, like, who you know the better martial artist is between the two.
Oh, yes.
Like, it's like, hey, yeah, this is why Red's better.
Goddamn. But
and
yeah,
proceed-
Koga Shuko as Jimmy.
Yeah, Coca Jimmy.
Koga Jimmy, I like that.
Like-
He starts beating the brakes off of Billy.
Billy's like, oh no! And then, like, Billy miraculously fucking
Well, he's like, this stupid medallion doesn't work. I don't want it. And he throws it, so
fucking throws it. And somehow
it activates.
that fucking activates it. So if you'd have threw it,
Sure. Or was it
like an hour ago.
his courage that I don't need this medallion to fight? I don't, fuck it.
What
I
the
don't
fucking
know.
courage?
Yeah, it wasn't. I can't. I'm trying to explain the movie,
You can't.
but you can't.
You can't.
Anyway, he throws it. A bitch comes back, and all of a sudden he's fucking.
He's
Luke
unlocked the
Cage.
power. Yeah, exactly. Motherfucker gets kicked through a brick wall, like a concrete wall,
And he's like, I'm fine.
which on the other end said "bam" on it, which was
Oh,
hilarious.
fuck yeah. But yeah, he's like, hey, I'm fine. And then immediately, Koga Jimmy knew right away. He's like, oh, you activated your medallion.
I
Well,
see you activated your power.
Yeah, he's like, well, obviously I can't hurt
medallion.
you. So I'm just going to kill Jimmy because I won't die.
He's like, hey, give me the medallion, or I'll kill Jimmy.
Yeah.
Why do I have him sounding like Beetlejuice?
Hey, I think you're a partner around here. Nice fucking model. Anyway, I think of Beetlejuice. Nice fucking model. Anyway, but no. So yeah, he cuts he cuts the shit that they kill Predator with.
Exactly.
That shit that comes down like a
fucking.
Instead of a log, it's like a big ass bag.
It's a fucking punching bag.
Yeah.
Literally falls from the ceiling because it's like, yo, and you know what? I'm thinking 8-year-old me and even fucking 30+-year-old me is like, yo, is he gonna hang himself?
Right.
I'm like, yo, what kind of dark shit is this? And then fucking no, it's attached to the fucking thing, so he's gonna have it drop on him.
Yeah.
And then like Billy's like,
Pushes
and then
him out
he
the
fucking
way.
cuts. He's like, no, and he fucking pushes himself out the way.
He gets hit, but he gets a fine because
He gets a fine.
Like I said, he's Luke Cage now.
And proceeds to punch the shit out of Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, punch the shit out of Jimmy,
And Jimmy's
then like Jimmy
ow.
fucking.
He
like,
Koga gets out of his body.
yeah, you don't even see him get out of the
Yeah,
body.
he's just
He's just fucking out of it. And
He's like, sorry, I beat your ass, Jimmy.
yeah,
He's like, you didn't beat me. You beat Koga Puko.
Oh God.
It's like, no. But while that happened, Billy accidentally dropped his part of the medallion.
Yep.
And then Shadow Koga grabs it.
Which fucking makes me mad again because Koga Jimmy was beating the shit out of Billy the whole time. Knocked this motherfucker on the ground. All he had to do was step on that motherfucker's chest while he was on the ground, rip the fucking medallion off. And there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Game over. You win.
Game fucking over. But nope, because we had movie.
He grabs medallion, puts them together, and he becomes, I would say Noob Saibot, but not really.
He's fucking Walmart Noob Saibot.
Yes. And he splits in
Dollar
two.
store fucking Noob Saibot.
Well, like he absorbs all the light in fucking New Angeles.
Yes.
And
Absorbs
just
light.
casts a shadow throughout the whole land.
Yes.
And then like he's like evil ninjas and he's fighting Billy and Jimmy.
Yeah, they get smacked around.
This is when Bobo comes out.
Yep.
That was an anime, right? Bobo
Yes, it was.
He had
because
like,
they had
nose
a
hairs.
nose hairs and the blonde wig.
Yeah.
Blonde afro.
Oh,
Sorry.
but it was a wig?
No, it wasn't a wig.
But anyway, Bobo, whatever. Comes out. He saw himself in the mirror. I guess he didn't realize he turned into a mutant this whole time.
He gets plus points for instant reflection.
Yeah. And he's like, no. And he comes out. He's like, hey, Koga hates the light.
Which made no fucking sense because this man literally showed no weakness to the light.
At all.
At all.
Like, all he said was, I don't like the light. And he put his shades on.
Yeah,
he wasn't
let me
in
put my
pain.
shades on.
He wasn't in pain. It's not like he started
Actually,
burning.
not even. He's like, yo, what did I tell you about the lights?
Yes.
Don't turn them on.
It,
It's
just,
like, if
it
you
was
turn
a
'em on, let
minor
me-
inconvenience.
Yes. So you minor inconvenienced him again.
So
to gain the
Alyssa
upper hand.
Milano turns on the generator. The lights come back on. He somehow gets weakened over that. But here's my thing: if he cat the Double Dragon, then that automatically makes him like power over shadow and his body of steel. So those kicks should not have affected him at all.
At all.
He should have been Luke Cage.
There was nothing
yeah.
explaining. Like
But
if
anyway,
he lost power.
They kicked him. When they kick him, both shadow people hit each other, and the medallion goes flying in the air. Billy Jimmy catch it. They become Double Dragon. They get their little Power Ranger suits. They get their ninja suits. Whatever.
Yeah, and they proceed to beat the shit out of Kokosuko.
Yeah, they just stomp this motherfucker into the ground.
Kokoshuko.
And then Jimmy does his shadow thing and possesses.
Koga and like.
Donates a fucking bunch of money to the cops. Because why not, guys?
Because why not? Because, hey.
We're not going to defund them anyway. So
Yep.
fuck it.
Yep. Fuck you in your future.
Yeah.
In the year of 2007.
Yeah, and then, yeah, exactly. Fucking, yeah, tells the cop, hey, arrest me, officer. So they arrest him.
Okay, you know what? Fuck this. This movie was dog shit.
Why were they arresting him?
I don't even want to fucking finish it. Go ahead. No.
I'll finish it. They
Yeah, go
arrest
ahead.
him. He unpossesses him. They're taking him out. You're like, they hear sirens. They're like, oh my God,
Who the
sirens.
fuck's happy to hear sirens?
Yeah.
You're a fucking bunch of gang members, bruh. Like, they're going to arrest you, if not beat you. What? Okay, whatever.
You know what I forgot to mention? When Kokoshuko first appears and like does his little Randy Orton pose, Everyone stops fighting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Even the power core.
Yo, none of that made sense. Like, he shows up, does his pose, and everyone stops fighting everybody. They go to
Even
watch
the
the
good
fight.
guys.
The good guys stop, and they kind of turn.
Like, why are y'all stop fighting? Like, y'all.
Yo, they came into your shit.
Yeah.
Why did...
But whatever. They arrest Cletus, Koga, and he's like...
Cletus.
I just call random people Cletus. They arrest Koga, and fucking he's like, you think I'm bad? Wait till you meet my lawyers.
This was planned for the sequel that never happened.
Oh, my fucking God. Anyway, he gets arrested. Bubble Bo pops up like, hey, man, can I drive the car? Jimmy's like, sure. And he's like, it's Billy. Like, but Billy doesn't have the shadow side.
No.
So how would he possess?
Yes.
But whatever. And then, he's fucking, Jimmy is fucking with him. He's like, watch this. It's like, oh, I'm glad we ditched Billy. Now me and you can have alone time. And then Billy comes from behind the seat like the fuck you talking about him?
Yeah. Motherfucker.
They're like, oh, shit. And they realize Bubba Bo
is driving the fucking whip. And
they take off. And you see Hao Leong and Jeff Irma, like,
Huey and
Lewis. Like, with, like, homeless signs talking about we will henchmen
Hints
for money.
for food.
Like, it's like, God damn it. Y'all deserve better. This man was in Die Hard. How many times must I tell you? He was in Die Hard and he tortured Mel Gibson in fucking Lethal Weapon. God damn it.
You were so mad.
How dare you do Leon? He should have died. How Leong's purpose is to die and you didn't kill him.
Bro, this motherfucker's got me laughing. He's so passionate.
But that was the Double Dragon.
It was double shit. This is probably the worst movie that we've ever fucking reviewed.
Oh yeah, easily.
Hands down.
We were thinking of more terrible.
We want
Shaggy,
dude,
Masters of the Universe was right there.
It really was.
I was like, Shag, move 2 spots over and hit play.
I want to do that later when the fucking cartoons drop, but at the same time, I'm regretting everything right now. Like, I at least thought it would be bad that it was good. It was just flat out bad.
No, it was terrible.
I mean,
Robert Patrick was kind of redeemable.
So, Kogashuko.
Shugo, ain't that the chick?
Shuko. He's like Shigo?
Shigo, that's what I'm thinking.
Like, no, I should have fucking called him Kogashigo.
I don't know, hell yeah, Kogashigo.
I'd have fucking really just started calling him like, yeah, Kokashuko or Kokashigo or Kokashinamanamanamana. Fucking, no, but the funny thing is, if we fuck up his name, Jose, I gotta still ask you, after this bullshit, what's your favorite cinema villain moment?
Fuck me. Oh, shit. I'm trying. Oh, goddamn. I gotta think. He has drip, but
that's like pretty much all he has.
Fuck it. It was the rip-off Shredder scene.
The rip-off Shredder
where he kills poor Michael Berryman, and he's like...
The shadow choke?
And he just poses, and all the gang starts quacking. Sure.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of.
That one? All right. Mine is like him doing the powers for the first time. The bad CGI.
He just turns gray?
Yeah, he just turns like a fucking... Like the static that you would see on your TV at night.
Yeah.
You've watched TV enough, but it's like... All right, we're like you try to change it to the fucking channel 3 when you're playing video games back in the day, and it's just that's literally that's it.
He looks like he's in that Take On Me video.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what that is. That's exactly what that is. Oh my god.
He's supposed to be like, take on me. That's how he would have won. He could have just seduced Alyssa Milano into a comic.
Yeah,
and it'd been over.
That makes sense.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, no, let's not.
There wasn't even a theme song in this movie, so I can at least annoy you with.
Good.
That would have made me feel slightly better.
Good. No, not even. I don't even think you would have fucking did it, because this shit didn't even deserve anything.
No, it really didn't.
It didn't. This movie, okay, so yeah, that was our fucking things, but let's go ahead and grade our villain.
Okay, let's do this. I'm ready.
This is probably one thing we will take serious.
Yes.
Obviously, you guys know, we rate our villains based on the motive.
The motive.
The drip.
The drip.
And the threat level. So, for Robert Patrick is Kogashuko. Jose, what are you giving him for the drip? Because that's like the easiest one. I already gave him a 5. It's already cemented.
I'm gonna give him a 4.5.
4.5. What is keeping you from
fucking hair, dog.
What's keeping? Do you not like the hair?
It's weird looking.
Dude, I gave him the 5 because of the
Come
hair.
here. I'm trying to think. There was something. He didn't change outfits enough.
Didn't need to.
There was something that lowered his drip, and I can't remember what it was.
I think I remember what you're talking about.
Remember, I was like, yeah, I think I got to dock him a point.
Dock him a point for that.
I can't remember what it was. Fuck. Thank you, Booze.
Even when he fucking said...
But 4.5 is still high.
No, it's still. He's one of the highest rated ones. Even though he said... Like, even though he fucking said, like, when he said the fucking things like, hey, what I told you about the lights, I gotta have my shades on first. And he put that shit on, I was like, yo, that's fucking swaggy as fuck.
You know what? I'm going to bump that point up to a 4.75. Just because I forgot about the shades.
He didn't have my shades. Shit, yeah. Put that shit on, it was like, yo, fly as fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit was great. All right, what do you... Motive.
So he wanted to collect the double dragon to rule
the tri-state area, yes.
Which he already did, if you think about it. Because he's the richest motherfucker.
Yeah.
So no, the motive's a 2. I'm not even gonna give it a 2.5.
Yeah, you're right. I did not care for his motive. I didn't care for this movie. So, I wanted to care for this movie.
Because you think about it, he doesn't even need the double dragon.
No.
He's already...
He can just buy it.
The boss of bosses.
He could have... Dog, the crazy shit is, he could have just met Billy. If he didn't notice that Billy had the fucking shit, he could have just like, yo, I'll buy that shit off of you right now.
Yeah.
Like, now granted, he would have not met him if old girl was still alive.
Yeah, so I don't know.
So it'd have been harder
There
to
was
do.
easier ways. He had multiple instances to take that medallion.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna give him motive a 2.
Yeah, that's shit. Like, it doesn't.
I want to give it a 1 because this fucking movie makes me mad.
Yeah.
But because it's Double Dragon,
we'll give him a 2.
I'm giving him a 1.
Okay, that's fine.
No.
A 1 for each medallion.
Yeah, 1 for each medallion, so it's 2.
Which he completes his objective. He gets the double dragon.
He does.
And proceeds to lose it and whack his way.
And proceeds to get his ass.
Like, you were more threatening with just half.
Yeah, dude, exactly. Speaking of which, threat level.
Yeah.
What's his threat level, bro?
Ooh.
What do you got for him?
This one's tricky.
It is.
Because his threat level started kind of high.
Yeah, so...
I figure he controls every gang in L.A., essentially. So there's that.
Yeah.
With half of his medallion, he was essentially Noob Saibot. Mm-hmm. He could shadow. He could kill you with a shadow. He could possess you. Mm-hmm. He was essentially invulnerable. But then he gets both medallions and somehow becomes weaker. So I'm going to give him a 3 when it comes to threat level. Only because his shit, like, he started as a 4. Like, shadow powers is pretty dope. Shit'll fuck you up pretty good and pretty quick. But like I said, once he gets his goal, he becomes less threatening.
So, yeah, it was weird because I'm like, he is threatening.
Yeah.
Like, that's the last motherfucker I want to see because it's like, more likely, if he's not paying me off, I'm probably going to die.
Yeah.
Or be in a fucking experiment. And be honest with you, for those who didn't have plot armor, he did fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest here.
Yeah.
Like, except for maybe pretty much everyone that he didn't fuck up had plot armor.
Yeah.
Everybody else was like, nope, all right, dead. He's like, you know what? If it helps me, I'll fucking kill you. Like, it's not a problem. But he's like, yo, I'd rather not get my hands dirty. But if I have to, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Right.
I gave him a 3.5.
Okay.
Because while it's crazy because he plays one of the most threatening fucking characters ever in cinema history.
Yeah.
In this one, it's lowered a bit. Because if I'm going to give him a 5, I know for a fact I'm going to give this motherfucker a 5 when we review Terminator 2.
Oh, yeah.
When it comes to that, it's funny because his drip drops in Terminator 2, but it fucking threat level and motive fucking raise up. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a 3.5 because the gang thing, but like Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 3.5.
Yeah.
Not even that. I think I should actually. You know what? No, I'm gonna lower it. I'm gonna give him a 3. I'm gonna give him a 3. I'm gonna give him a 3. Not a 3.5. I'm gonna give him a 3.
There you go. Yeah, so I got a 3 too. So
Yeah, I'll give him a 3. All right. So in total, that's gonna give us pretty much almost a 4 or a 3. Like I'm not gonna do math because I've
Well,
been drinking.
his threat levels are 4.9.
Okay.
So you gave him a 1, right? No,
I
you
gave
gave him
him
a 2. Okay, so his motive's a 2.
Yeah. And,
And
his drip's pretty much
His
like
drip's a 3 too. So yeah,
yeah. You gave you gave his drip a what?
I gave him a 3.
You gave him a 3 for drip?
No, I mean his.
No,
threat.
you gave his
Threat
drip
level.
Yeah, you gave his threat levels a 3.
Yeah.
Drip was a 4.75.
Yeah.
And then a 5.
Mhm.
So
So it's a 4.9.
okay, so 4.9. Easy getting in the fucking villain dome.
He's getting in the villain dome.
Is he VIP?
I cannot respectfully put him in the VIP. Well, this is tough.
Ooh.
This is
Is
tough.
it because of the movie that he's in?
I want to say it's because of the movie.
Are we
he's in.
really Remember now, when we
No,
first
you know what?
when we first started this, we said
You're
there
right.
are fucking
Yes,
going to be movies
yes.
that are going to be dog shit, but have really good fucking villains. This actually might be the fucking time.
He can get in the Hall of Fame. He can get
Not
in
the Hall of Fame.
No, he can get in the VIP. He can
Fuck
get in the
no.
VIP table.
Okay, he can buy his way to that shit.
Yes,
I can believe it.
Only because there's a movie I mentioned earlier. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
To not spoil it. But that villain's getting in the table, and you cannot tell me otherwise. So
yes, that's done. That's
so
had.
yes,
That's done as
even
had.
though his movie's ass. So no,
This movie is dog shit.
But he is worth watching. And
But if
he
you
is the
had,
shining light of
he
this
is
movie.
the only fucking reason why we kept this movie going.
Yes.
Like him and his crackling knuckles and that fucking blonde hair and his fucking charisma. That's it.
Yeah.
Like that is it. Like there's nothing redeemable about that fucking movie. Not even the fucking fact. Matter of fact, here's Shaggy's fucking top 5 video game movies that you can watch outside of this. Mortal Kombat 1.
Hell yeah, Mortal Kombat.
Wait, are we gonna include the movies that are before the 90s or like after the 90s? Or
Everyone, I don't give a shit.
Okay, fuck it, yeah, all right. Mortal Kombat, Sonic the Hedgehog, fucking Detective Pikachu, Street Fighter,
Hell yeah, Street Fighter.
and
Over this movie?
yes,
So would you put a Mortal Kombat Annihilation over this
No.
movie? Not over this movie, really?
no.
Double Dragon's better than.
There's no one I like in Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Too bad you will die.
See, and that's exactly why. I don't have that line.
Not even James Remar.
I don't fucking like anyone in that movie.
I don't know. I think I'd rather watch. Ooh.
Bro, to be fair to you, Annihilation's more watchable than that because it's Mortal Kombat and we expect fights.
Yeah.
The fights are better. That's about it.
Ooh. That's a good question, man.
None of the fucking people are fucking redeemable. Or you mean to tell me you're gonna fucking watch like Milquetoast fucking Katana in that whole fucking time?
Oh, shit, I don't.
Over fucking Robert fucking Patrick?
Well, to be fair, yes.
The movie fucking both of the movies fucking are ass.
Yes.
But I'm not fucking. Wait, hold on. Mortal Kombat, Sonic, Pikachu, Street Fighter.
You got one more.
Doom. Yeah, Doom. Fucking Doom. Doom. Right there. Fucking
Yeah.
Doom. All better fucking times.
Yeah.
Not the new Doom though. Not that one.
Oh
The
no,
one-
I forgot there was a new Doom.
Yeah,
no,
not that
fuck
one.
That.
The one
yeah.
with the Rock in it.
Yeah, and Carl Urban. Let's fucking
No,
go.
hell yeah, Carl Urban. And Pinky. But no. But no, it's no. Like looking at Mortal Kombat Annihilation and this, I am watching Mortal Kombat Annihilation for the fights.
Yeah.
That is it.
So Shao Kahn's not getting in the Hall of Fame for
Annihilate him!
Father. That's all I remember. Father. Shinnok, who's retconned to be my dad in this movie. Help! Like, stop.
No. I think it's because I love Mortal Kombat so fucking much that I would not fucking watch. You know how I feel about fucking Annihilation.
Yeah.
There's no goddamn way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. I can at least watch fucking I can at least fast forward to all the Robert Pattinson. Jesus Christ.
Sparkles.
Robert hell yeah, Bat.
Oh, he's
Rob
fucking
Bat.
Batman.
But no, I can at least watch Robert Patrick in this movie and remember the shit that he says.
Think I'm bad. Where do you see my lawyers?
And not be upset at him. Versus when I quote Annihilation, I'm literally vomiting in my mouth. Everything hurts. I don't want to do this anymore.
They killed Johnny Cage in like the first 5 minutes.
And that is it. That is it of Cinema Villains.
Fuck it, we're starting Mortal Kombat Annihilation right now. Let's go. Off the top of our head, we remember this movie.
Fuck,
the movie
man.
starts off with the movie. No, I'm fucking with you.
I don't even think I have enough liquor to do that shit, man.
No, but yeah, that was a wonderful episode of ENS. Oh my God, I'm drunk.
Oh my God. We're cutting off your fucking...
That was a new...
I'm cutting off your mic. Thank you, guys.
For joining Cinema Villains.
Thank you for joining Cinema Villains. We appreciate it. We are going to...
Follow us on our pages.
Wow.
Pages.
Wow. I'm cutting your mic off, bro. Like, that's it. That's fucking it. Jose, on the behalf of Jose, I am Shaggy Black. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at cinema_villains.
That's right. Buy our shirt.
Buy our shirts. And thanks, guys. Have a nice one. We're going to go sober up.
Water.
Bye.